If you believe in equality or human rights, stick around. I'm going to share what I'm reading right now. For those of you who may not know, my name is Ashley. I'm a proud, privileged, queer woman. I was in China for 10 years, and I've come back and been plopped in good old Canada, and I am culture shocked. I am also working on what I thought everybody else was working on, which is my truth and reconciliation homework. So as Canadian citizens, we are supposed to be working towards truth and reconciliation, but it seems that a lot of our provincial politicians don't even know this. So I just wanted to start sharing. And I am currently reading the 94 calls to action, which I mean 94, that's like nothing, right? Jeez, I'd be asking for a whole lot more if I was Indigenous. Anyways, let's just read these because, come on, guys. Like, we call upon those who can effect change within the Canadian healthcare system to recognize the value of Aboriginal healing practices and use them in the treatment of Aboriginal patients in collaboration with Aboriginal healers and elders where requested by Aboriginal patients. You know what? I would love to like make this even bigger and include Canadians and maybe like all of us immigrants, you know, because here's the thing. When I was in China for 10 years, I went over there and I had just gotten in a car accident. And then they told me that I needed to be, and sorry, by they, the doctors in Canada here, told me I needed to be on like 3 different painkiller medicines and nerve killer medicines and this, that, and other. It doesn't, the details don't matter. But I was going to be on these 3 pills for the rest of my life because of this car accident that I'd gotten into. Okay. And I was young. I was still a university student. So then I went to China, and while I was there, I ended up staying longer than I thought I would. And so I had to get a doctor and do all my jazz and whatever. And I went to go get more medicine. And the doctor basically looked at me and was like, "Ugh, you guys are such drug addicts over there." And then he gave me basically a ritual and was like, "You need to do this yoga, these stretches." Like, of course, gave me all the information I needed to properly take care of myself as far as diet, exercise, and hydration. And then he was like, "Go do this and come back in 3 months and we'll see where you're at." And literally, I was off those meds. So, not saying that like China is what we need to be doing and who we want to be, but what I'm saying is there is a lot of traditional ancestral knowledge that we have not heard about as Canadian settlers because we don't want to listen to the Indigenous people of this land, which is mind blowing. It's their land. They know all the great things. I want to know about the birches and the cedars and the tamaracks and all of that stuff. Like, hello? I mean, don't you? So that is why education matters, and that's why Canadian education matters, and that's why we have Freedom to Read Week. All right, ciao for now. Like, follow, share, do all the jazz.